Being petrified never looked so beautiful. Arizona Highways magazine has done it again, bringing us some of the most amazing pictures from our state. This time focusing on Petrified Forest National Park, or PFO. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, PFO. That's what the insiders call it.
Ooh, I'm the cool insider in the...
Yeah, you're one of the cool kids now.
I got the lingo. Robert Steve is making me cool.
Well, you know, you said it off camera. It's such a long name. I mean, it's like anything you can scrunch into an acronym is better. So.
I'm going to go with that.
PFO.
I'm going to say that around some other people, see if I seem cool. I don't think so. But the cover has actually, it's like a illustration.
Yeah, it's part of our 12-part series. We're doing this all year long. It's our Explore Arizona series. So we had the Grand Canyon in January, and it's one of your local artists here, Chris Gall. Really very talented artist who's worked with us and does a lot of things nationally. And so we put our heads together and came up with this concept. So we have Saguaro National Park, your backyard place, coming up next month. So you'll get to see that too.
Ooh, did you hear that? You already know what's coming up later. We're all not in the know now. Yeah. So I know that, okay, let's just get this out of the way, because my boss said a funny joke.
It was funny.
He gets one a year. He said it in January. So Ken Carr said that the forest wasn't petrified when your magazine started.
Yeah, we're so old that the forest was still trees.
It was just a forest.
Yeah, and it was a good joke. And I know I'm not supposed to laugh at his jokes, but it was funny.
We don't fuel the flames of Ken Carr, because then the jokes will never stop. But were those the logs, the glow?
I think that the shot that we were looking at there was actually up in the Painted Desert area of the park. So the park is a big place, and most of what people think about when they think about PFO, is the old logs that are now rocks. But the Painted Desert is within the park as well, and that's a shot there. So it's kind of unexpected, not what you think about.
Right. Let's flip to the next picture, see what we've got. I might be on a different. There we go.
Yeah, and there's some of those logs down there, and these are small chunks. I mean, there are different areas of the park, and they're different ages. I mean, and by a lot, like hundreds of millions of years younger or older, depending on where you're at in the park. This is Black Forest, as you can see there. And a small piece of that. So it's a park that's easy to get to, right off of Interstate 40 as you go across the northern part of the state. There's a road that goes through the park, so you can do it in any kind of car, a Prius or anything. But if you're more adventurous, you can go backpacking out there as well. So there's permits you can get, and you can go just wander around and check out all this old stuff.
Now, is this actually kind of unusual to get a shot like this?
Yeah, I mean, with all the storms we've had this year already, it's possible there may have been some up there, but yeah, pretty rare to see snow up at Petrified Forest.
Well, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's kind of got that bluish color to it.
Is this what did I say it right? The lithodendron?
Yeah, look at you.
Oh, I never get these right. I always wait for you to come in and tell me.
Yeah, lithodendron wash, one of the geologic features in the park there. But this was a shot that the photographer actually had to go out and hike to and backpack and wait for that sun to come up in the morning and grab that shot.
That was another Bob Ross. That was a Bob Ross.
Yeah, it really was, yeah.
It looked like it was a painted picture instead of one that was actually taken.
It might have been easier for the photographer just to do the Bob Ross thing instead of schlepping out there with all his gear.
He's like, what? I could have done this just in my house?
World, right?
That's so funny. Is this, this is beautiful too.
Yeah.
Blue Mesa?
Yeah, this is an area of the park called Blue Mesa, as you just mentioned. And this was made by an artist in residence. The Park Service across the country has this artist in residence program with painters and photographers and writers and things. And so this was from one of those folks who participated in that. And he was a photographer and made this great shot.
That's so beautiful. And so what we were saying is we are kind of hitting these big spots in Arizona.
Yeah.
So this is going to be all year you guys are going to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's kind of different, when we were looking at our history and of course, as Ken points out, we are so old that the forest wasn't even petrified, but it's true, we've been around a long time. And so we're looking, you're always looking for something different to do. So we wanted to do a year-long series. So it's the Explore Arizona series, and we're kind of hitting 12. I mean, there's more than 12 in our state, obviously. We're hitting some of the 12 big ones. And as it relates to your viewers, we've got Saguaro National Park next, and then in June we're doing the Catalinas. So, so a lot of good stuff coming up, and then other parts of the state too.
Yeah, I always love it when you bring the pictures and then I learn the lingo and then I learn how to say things I
And
never
you
knew
become
how
one
to
of the
say.
cool kids.
I like being a cool kid sometimes. Robert, thank you so much for coming.
Thank
I always
you.
love when you visit. Now, if you at home would like to subscribe to Arizona Highways Magazine, just call 1-800-543-5432 or visit arizonahighways.com.